What is polyamory? Poly meaning many and amor meaning love makes many loves or multiple romantic relationships. If somebody says they are polyamorous, then they're open to having multiple romantic relationships at the same time. Sounds like an orgy, right? It can be, but let's come back to that in a bit. Poly is about romantic relationships, so it includes all that gooey relationship stuff. Strawberry ice cream, long walks on the beach, all the way through to moving in or raising kids. Not what you were counting on, hey Casanova? In truth, a poly relationship is anything your average relationship might be, just that the people in it can have other romantic partners, complete with their own average relationships. It's like relationship inception, so that it doesn't get quite that confusing. There's a couple of ground rules. 1. Everybody knows and agrees to what's going on. Poly isn't about going behind someone's back. That's cheating. Poly requires your partner's consent. That includes your potential other partner's consent. 2. Fair's fair. What's good for you should be good for your partners. If you want to start a second relationship, make sure you'd be okay if your partner wanted to start a second relationship themselves. 3. Communication before defenestration. Much as I enjoy throwing people out of windows, I far prefer telling them something's up before it gets to that point. Funnily enough, they do too. It's like a win-win instead of a window. That one's on me. Your martial arts class will love it. So what do polyamorous relationships look like? Poly can take almost any form. There's your simpler structures like triads and quads, all the way up to complete functioning communities. And you thought playing with Lego is cool. Yeah, it is. There's no right structure. It's just what works for you and your partners. And their partners and their partners. Yeah. If it sounds like a lot of work, kinda is. But all relationships take work, and we still do them because they're rewarding. There's all the extra emotional support, more people who are into doing what you're into, which takes pressure off your partner to go camping when they hate going outdoors. Air conditioning. Oh, did I mention the orgies? Wait, that's still coming. But sex with other people is great and totally possible. So long as you're comfortable with your partner forming relationships and woohooing other people too. Which brings us to jealousy, which is actually healthy. Jealousy is like hunger. It's your brain's way of telling you you need nourishment. It's natural. And a wholesome home-cooked meal will leave you feeling fuller for longer than a salty snack. Gotta love that low GI. What I mean is, it's manageable. And when I or my partner feel great, there's more love for everybody. Having people around for dinner makes me want to cook delicious food. Of course, it can be hard managing your time to make sure everybody's needs are met. Some people like scheduling. I can fit you in next Tuesday? Oh wait, that's Pecha Kucha. Other people wing it, or if you're like me, we all ended up living together. High five! I like having my partners be friends, and when I need some me time, they keep each other occupied. Plus, people are going to have their own other relationships. Poly is no better than monogamy, it's just different. Pepsi or Coke? Poly isn't for everyone, but if it's something you want to try, you're not alone. Talk with your partner and see how they feel. Be prepared to listen closely. They'll tell you their needs, and honouring those shows that you care. And it does help to start off slowly. Don't be throwing Pokeballs at every new person you meet. Catching them all is not cool, especially when it comes to STIs. So rubber up and discuss boundaries with your partner before it gets to that point. Communication before castration? Remember, poly is about relationships, not one-night stands. But if swinging is your jam, sometimes it's easier to manage multiple sexual partners than it is romantic ones. It's also a half-decent way to meet poly-friendly people. The great thing about poly is that once you know someone, you tend to know everybody. It's a community. And if you're hanging out for that orgy, don't count on it. You're more likely to find yourself in a cuddle pile and loving it. But it can happen.